So today, give you guys something a little else to think about. My lovely garage here, we have this Craftsman Eagle 1 lawnmower. And it's got a pretty obvious problem with the deck lid here. Now, I went through the whole thing. I changed the oil and the filter and greased up the axles and tightened up the wheels and all sorts of stuff yesterday. And as I was cleaning the underside of this with the pressure washer, some of these rust holes started coming through. This metal is very thin and very rusty all the way along this side. Now, the problem with this is not that the mower is unusable, just that if these holes get any bigger or a rock were to strike them or something, I could have things flying out the side of the mower, which, you know, is probably not great. So I'm going to do what I can do to fix that up. And I'll either use the welder to fill in the holes after I grind away the rest of the rust, depending on how large they are, or I will use some Bondo and clean it up. Either way, I'm going to have to disassemble this whole thing, which is not the best looking mower anyway, and get to cleaning and scraping, and when all is said and done, we'll have a freshly painted deck. So that'll be pretty good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, sorry about that. At some point my camera died during the time lapse. I did a little bit of angle grinding here, and yeah, nothing but rust. Somebody's patched this before, and I'm going to follow suit. So I have a bit of, there's some over here, there's some over here, blowing a hole in the side of it, and like I said, the whole bottom of this deck is just nothing but rust. So there's not even, I was going to try and fill some of them holes with the welder, but even that is going to be not possible because there's nothing to weld to. So yeah, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time like sandblasting out all this chunky stuff and making a big giant hole and tapping some steel out to, like, this is a lawnmower deck. I just need it to not have holes so it doesn't hurt me with rocks. So anyway, I guess the next step is onto Bondo and some screen mesh. We're going to start slathering that crap on all along that side and over in the little hole over here. And then, you know, hopefully I get a decent enough result that the top side of it can be smoothed out and painted. I'm thinking that's all I'm really going to do is just kind of rough up the whole top part of it, make it decent looking, and then make it all one color. So, yeah, you know, just taking something that is still useful and keeping it useful as opposed to just throwing it away. Seems like a good idea. Alright. Okay, so we have the whole, got some nice patches going on here. I ended up using some drywall tape instead of the metal mesh that comes with this. And I think that's going to help out. It's a little bit finer and it's a little bit easier to bend into place. So hopefully it sticks pretty decently. And then I went around the outside and also patched it up. And we just got to wait a bit. It's going to dry up, and then we're going to sand it. And then I think we'll probably end up just painting it like a nice, you know, gloss black. So we'll see. Alright guys. Okay, so I didn't film a couple of steps here. I kind of skipped them. But basically, I've hit this whole thing with 400 grit sandpaper. Before that, I took all the stickers off. I used the fuzz wheel on the angle grinding there to knock off a bunch of the rust. And we're back down to bare metal, at least on the top. I didn't do anything to the bottom because, you know, I want to poke more holes in it. And we're just waiting for the second application of putty to dry. And then it'll be on to paint. Okay, and we're back. I took a little bit of time to do a terrible paint job on a terrible mower. You can see it's all like, you know, crackly or whatever. I threw some clear on and it was too cold or something and it immediately just flaked up like that. But whatever. Still, gonna have the coolest freaking mower on the block. The, you know, iBox suspension that this mower totally has suspension. What? Anyway, I was just goofing around with some sticker stuff. I really wanted to see if I put a sticker down and then painted around it, how that would turn out. And that's what I got. I think it looks really good. I learned a couple of things, like don't wait for the base coat to dry. The way you do this is you paint, say, your normal color, and then I spray a blue patch right here. And then what I should have done was waited for that to 100% cure. And then, you know, once it's cured, then I come in and put the sticker down, and then I paint a layer on top, and then let that you know, dry to the touch, and then you peel up the sticker. The mistake that I made was, you know, not waiting for that base coat to dry, and you can kind of see right here how there's like these little gouge marks everywhere where I had to use the tool to pry up the sticker. So I like taking projects like this and doing things that don't, you know, matter or that I don't care about to kind of learn my techniques and lessons first, so that when I go, you know, to do it on something like that, then I don't have to be upset that I screwed it up. So little stuff like that doesn't matter on a project like this, but you can kind of see, like, it's a little bumpy, it's a little clumpy. I also, you know, painted up some of the bracketing. Hit the bottom side of this with some paint as well, so it doesn't look quite so rough. And yeah, anyway, next step is reassembly. I now have a hot rod of a lawnmower, so alright, here we go. Let's put it back together. Well, and there you have it, everyone. One complete and beautiful Craftsman lawnmower. Why blue with the red engine? Because blue, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because blue was in the cupboard.
Right.
That's why. And yeah, I mean, we'll just do a quick before and after shot on this, but like, daggum, that looks better than it did.
Daggum.
I'll take it. I have one very cool lawnmower that runs great, nice sharp blade. Everything is cool about this lawnmower now.